Welcome back. LT Volk here with episode 29 of Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode playthrough. In this episode, we're gonna tie up a couple things in Act 1 map, and then proceed on to the Shadow Cursed Lands. A couple things I did off screen is visit all of the merchants and sell off all the plate and crossbows and Githyanki weapons that we looted from the crash. So there is that.
My feet.
Also bought a whole bunch of alchemical ingredients, so I'm actually gonna extract all the ingredients now and then make some of the more useful elixirs and potions for my party. So elixir of bloodlust is one of them. I'm gonna make one of the elixirs of heroisms. Heals giant strength, always good. And what else? For the grenades, I don't think we're gonna make too many of the items. Maybe this fungal bamboozler and a web grenade. Not gonna make any coatings, I don't think. Oh, maybe some oils of accuracy. Actually, we'll make 4 of those. And I think that's about it. For the potions, can't make potions of speed, and none of those, which is quite fine. Alright. So, we're gonna teleport back up to the Underdark. No, not Underdark. Riverside Tea House. Yeah. No. The Risen Road. There we go. And the reason for that, there is a short section with traps that if you pass through all the traps without triggering them, you're gonna get an inspiration point. So that's always gonna be useful. Because we're kinda low. We got 1 inspiration point. Burned most of them on the Zaith'isk. But in order to do that, we gotta go to the camp and grab Kith'rak instead of Lae'zel.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Alright, come on, we're heading out.
Party. What should I do?
You're gonna take Lae'zel's place.
Let's hop.
Alright, and
Making me
Kith'rak's got enough XP to level up. So let's do that. And I think I talked about it before. I'm multi-classing her into a rogue. So it's gonna be level 5 barbarian, level 3 rogue to get the thief subclass for extra bonus action. Then I'll probably do 2 levels in fighter for action surge. And we'll see where we'll go from there. Alrighty. Yeah, that should be good. So on the next level up, Kith'rak should be able to cast her Frenzy and then use Frenzied Throw in the same turn. Alrighty, let's leave the camp and head on out to the cave. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Anywho, it's actually this cave right here, so let's click on there and see if our party runs there. Looks good so far.
Always room for more?
But up here, there's a whole bunch of traps right after this portion. So let's actually, let's just jump over, can we? No. I guess we're gonna be firing at this wall to get it destroyed. But should be fine. And then another thing we're gonna do up here is what the heck? Alright. Oh, there we go. It's just bugged out a little bit. Yeah, another thing we're gonna do is we're gonna summon Lump and kill him off with his circlet and a little bit of extra XP. Alright, let's disarm this guy. Should be fairly easy, but let's use a luck point just so if we roll a 1, we're not totally screwed. Would kind of defeat the purpose to use up an inspiration point for to reroll. Alright, and this guy gonna use another luck point. There we go, critical success, very good. And there we go, Karlak's got her inspiration point. Now we're gonna go where? Actually, we'll stick around here and blow the horn for Lump and see how it goes. There they are, Lump and company.
Behold, brother, and take your fill. That's that then. Let's see the gold.
Alright, gonna attack the ogre.
Why, you succulent schemer. I know just the thing to sate my appetite.
And Shadowheart's gonna move around up here. Careful not to provoke attack of opportunity, and then she's gonna fire off her sunbeam. There you go, blinded 2 of the ogres, and now she can cast what? Nah, it's alright. She can end turn.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Karlak's gonna frenzy and start throwing. And obviously Lump is the most dangerous out of all of the enemies. He can cast some spells, so we're gonna take him out. There we go.
Lance board is set.
And Gale's gonna fire or try to use... No, he's just gonna fire the magic missile onto the Chuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did some decent enough damage, and then turn.
Can't stay idle.
My character is gonna try and fear both of the enemies, so let's see if we can hop on over to the other side of this chalk and then position ourselves to cast fear, which should affect both of the enemies. There you go. Both are feared, and now we can end turn. Shadowheart's gonna smack him with attack of opportunity, and Gale will as well. Alrighty. Gale, fire off your level 4 magic missile into Chuck again, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missiles. Doing crazy damage. And move out of the way. And
On
turn.
my feet.
I'm heating up.
Karlak is gonna back up a little bit. Eat the attack of opportunity. That's fine. She can tank it. And Fank got reeling status. So now Karlak can throw her pike. Thrones Fank. Throw it again. There you go, kills it. And now can throw the third pike into the chuck. There we go. Really, really easy, especially when you're like level 7. And there is the Warped Headband of Intellect, which I don't think I'm gonna use, but... or might use it on other characters. And this is the journal. Pretty much talks about Lump finding this circlet, puts it on, and becomes eloquent and more
Should
intelligent.
get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
Should mind my step.
Alright there, Shadowheart. We are going to take a rest. So we're gonna teleport back to Rosamond Monastery. Or actually, I think it's the wrong waypoint, but since it's the same map, once we teleport to where we need to go, it should be much better. Yeah, it's this guy, Trialta Crags.
Moving ahead.
And now we can take a long rest, which should trigger a scene with one of the Lae'zel's brethren. Or maybe not. No, I think this is correct. All right, let's take our long rest. And auto select the stuff, the foodstuffs. Let's see. Not working out too well. 66. Auto select. There we go. It gotten better that time. Full rest.
Supreme Kith'rak, has Vlaakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Got a nod to Lae'zel. She should take the lead.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
What are you asking of us, Voss?
I'm asking for your help and your trust. I've heard word from Kresh Yulik. You are infected, yet the one in the prism has chosen you, protects you with their power. The prism's tenant alone has the power to end Vlaakith's tyranny. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kith'rak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
Who is the person inside the prism?
If they have not said, they must have good reason. And I won't be the one to betray them.
He speaks true of the Zaith'isk. You need to trust him.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles. Yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
There you go. Kith'rak Voss is actually a pretty decent guy. Trying to find freedom for his brethren. Alright, Lae'zel, you got something new to say.
Vlaakith Kosivim Krashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
What does here we go. What does Ascension entail exactly?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Gale enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Gale and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Voss called Vlaakith a tyrant. Does this mean you agree?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Gale, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
Who is the one in the prism, do you think?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
Let's move on.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kith'rak Voss at Shares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
And I think that's about it for the conversations. And the other characters might have something to say about this development.
I didn't expect Gale to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
Alright, let's continue on. And Kith'rak, what you got to say?
Private word would be nice.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
Alright, Kith'rak. Let's see. Gale, what do you got to say?
What will Voss have to show for himself when we catch up with him, I wonder? His intelligence may yet prove the key to unlocking the artifact's secrets. We should ensure we follow up when we reach Baldur's Gate.
Alright. Gale, good talk. Let's see. Where is Will? He might be actually somewhere in a different place. I don't see him. It's okay. I think he is actually should be right around here. But if not, we'll just take our long rest. Yeah. Let's take it. Yeah, there is Will, and there is Astarion, who didn't want to talk, I guess, that night. But let's cast Speak with Animals on my character, and then talk to Astarion.
So, Lae'zel's going to war with Vlaakith? Going to break her chains in Baldur's Gate? Good for her.
Okie dokie, Astarion. It is really good for her. Good for her indeed. Well,
there's a schism growing among the Githyanki people, and Lae'zel just took one step towards choosing a side.
alright, that's good. And now we actually have a couple more illicit powers.
I could go for a good meal.
So I think I'm gonna give the Psionic Overload to Kith'rak, which adds 1d4 psychic damage for every attack. And then my character can learn something interesting. Alright, we'll take... what? We'll take this guy, Transfuse Health, and we're gonna take Perilous Stakes. No, Shield of Thralls, which is gonna be a pretty useful illicit ability for my character. There we go. And now we can leave the camp, buff everybody up, and go talk to a certain wizard. That's pretty funny. Alright, everybody, here's Longstrider for y'all. And Gale, cast your mage armor. There we go.
Stayed interesting. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
So we're gonna head this way. No, that's actually leads back to the first map. I think I mentioned it before. It's like one of the goblin outposts. And you can take that exit to like bypass the encounter with Voss the first time. Yeah, there we go. Going this way. And after we talk to the wizard. Oh, what's
Still
going on
alive.
there?
So that's progress.
Camera got caught on something, I guess. Survival failed.
That might be worth a look.
There we go. That is worth a look indeed. And there's that wizard I talked about. Let's go. See what they got to say.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
My, not every day one meets the hero of countless ballads in the flesh.
Oh, I know a minstrel by trade when I see one. Tell me, what ballad, bold enough to lift me onto the pedestal of acclaim, enjoys your musical predilection?
"10 leagues into the Underdark, the wizard bore the lance of Kryn."
Ah, yes, and a fine melody it is too. Its verses fail to mention, however, the sheer weight of that monstrous lance. Why, 1 league down, and such was the extent of my perspirations that my hat could have doubled as an aquarium.
Yes, yes, yes. Be that as it may, you said you came all this way on my behalf, did you not? For what purpose?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Yes, Gale. Where's your decorum?
Oh, for the love of...
This way then? To your camp? Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling.
Very well. I suppose I'm as curious as you are to hear what he has to say.
A wise choice. Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, I That is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
You were sent here as an actual divine messenger?
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
If even the gods know, why are we facing these threats alone?
They choose the instruments of their will with great precision. Sometimes the single drops we think we are do not realize what waves we are building up to be. Do not discount yourself, and by the same token, do not discount your enemy. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Gale, alone? How so?
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
That's monstrous. You are tasking him to kill himself.
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Meine hastra mistraril Italion thras annas Kith'rak. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There is still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion, be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
And there we go. Elminster, who is like one of the most well-known heroes in the Faerun. Very old wizard. And he appears in both Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, I believe. Alright, let's talk to Gale.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
I'd always imagined Elminster to be more imposing.
The doddering act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
I don't understand. Can't Mystra just destroy the absolute? Or Elminster himself?
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it.
There is surely another way.
If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, only one solution is offered. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
I'll make sure we find it, Gale. I promise.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
And there we go. Got some more information and story, and Gale his orb is stabilized now. Even though after 3 magic items, you no longer need to feed him.
Do you feel that? The darkness, pulling at the strands of the weave.
And up here...
You'll still be able to do your wizard thing, though, right?
Of course. That doesn't make the shadows less dangerous.
Joy.
Alright, so this is the entrance to the Shadow Cursed Lands, which is Act 2. It's one of them. But we're actually gonna go through the Underdark and the Grimforge waypoint. And the reason for that, if you go up through the Grimforge, you're gonna encounter Harpers first, so that's what I wanna do. Because if you go through the Shadow Curse lands, you're gonna encounter the cultists first. But we'll see how it goes. Alrighty. And the entrance is this elevator that we went by a few episodes ago. You know. So let's go, open the gates, and go up the elevator. Let me just make sure I got most of the stuff finished up as far as quests go. Yep. Yes, sir. Should be good. Alright, let's go up. Yes. And let's go. Yes, sirree. I think we should be able to make it all the way up to the Last Light Inn, which is like your safety hub in the Shadow Curse lands.
These boots have seen everything.
And here we have a trunk that we're gonna loot. Let's lockpick it. Fairly easy check. Yes, sir. And we'll take Elixir of Fire Resistance and a potion. Not gonna grab any of the torches. And we got some more urns that might have some incense. Who knows? None here. I guess not. It's fine. And we're gonna head on this way. And there's a broken moon lantern. Actually need one of the unbroken lanterns in order to proceed through the Shadow Curse lands without taking damage. But also, since Shadowheart's got Blood of Lathander, we should be safe if we stick close to her.
Stand by me if you need to keep warm in this awful place.
Alright,
I've
Kith'rak.
seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Yes, it is.
Darkness or not, we need to reach Moonrise Towers.
And right here.
Something's wrong. I feel weak. Drained.
Actually, let's fall back. There we go.
The shadows will not consume me. I am shielded by Lady Shah.
And I think I'm actually gonna cast daylight. Let's see if Gale knows it. I don't think he does. Gale, do you have a scroll of light? We'll be fine, I guess. Oh, I know what I'm gonna equip. I'm gonna give Gale a ring of guiding lights. Right? Oh, we got another Sunwalker's gift, yeah. So we'll give that to Gale.
Ready and willing.
He can equip it as his secondary ring. Now we have a couple characters with the light.
Wish I had a bag of holding. At the ready.
Okie dokie. Let's continue on towards the Moonrise Towers, I guess. I don't think there is much here. There, I took a little bit of damage.
This place is heavy.
Yes, it is. And here we got some acorn truffles. And we're gonna grab some more of these black oleanders. Alright, exit. Man. Survival failed. Alright, that's cool. That Druid Journal. Let's read it. Or you can read it on your own. Like always. I mean, Halsin is mentioned here, it's just lore.
Research on the nature of the Shadow Curse. Good to know.
Yeah, there we go. And we got an inspiration point, which is always good. We're up to 3 now, I think. Oh, come on. Get back. I think I'm gonna have Shadowheart kind of lead.
No time to waste.
Because first of all, she's protected from the curse by Shar. Second of all, she's got Blood of Lathander, which is provides light passively. All right.
What now?
Now we're gonna continue moving. Alright. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Alright. Shadowheart, take point.
Press on.
That's fine. And here we got some other alchemical ingredients and this dead boar.
The Shadow's hunger is endless, it seems.
And we should be able to encounter the Harpers shortly here. There is a camp area right there. So let's go. There they are.
Watch the shadows.
Alright, let's go.
What path lies before me?
Shadowheart, move up. There we go. Exit.
I've a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there?
I find the best introductions I made while sitting around a fire. Perhaps with drinks?
You're a chatty shadow. I'll give you that. Come out into the light, hands high. Jonas, move in! Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong!
Follow my voice! Come back to the light!
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
Jonas?
There you are. Come. Join me.
Jonas.
Move. I'll take care of this.
Don't let it get hold of you. Harpers, now!
And here is the fight. Alrighty. Shadowheart. What do I want you to do? Run up here.
On the move.
and fire off your sunbeam to hit 3 of these enemies. There we go. Accidentally stacked some radiant orb on that guy, but it's alright. And now move up. Actually, yeah, move up here to blind some more of these enemies. Alright, and turn.
Always be a gentleman.
My character is gonna move closer to Shadowheart, just so I'm not taking damage from the Shadow Curse. And gonna cast Shriek. And then fire my offhand crossbow onto one of those enemies. And sure, Luck of the Far Realms, why not? There we go. Did some pretty nice damage with the critical. And then turn.
I don't fancy their chances.
Gale is gonna get closer as well. And then fire his magic missile from his amulet. All of the darts going into this shadow here. There you go, kills it. And then turn. Alright, one of the shadows is trying to drain strength from my character, and I think it was successful.
Shit! The shadows took Jonas. Make every strike count!
Jonas, no! What are you doing?
Alright, Kith'rak, move on up here. Who is this? Harper Jonas. Alright. I don't think we need to frenzy here, but we will anyways. Alright, Kith'rak, frenzy. Take out Jonas first. With your pike. There we go. And then kill off one of these shadows. Or damage it rather. And turn. Shadow moves in, tries to attack Kith'rak. And another shadow moves in. Uses strength drain again. We're gonna reroll. Ow.
Finish them off!
Okie dokie. That's not optimal. Where's the second one? Right there. Alright. Gale, fire your level 3 magic missile into this shadow right here. Very good. And end turn. Shadowheart, cast your Spirit Guardians. Tag this guy, which should kill it. Click heals to increase your movement range, and tag this guy as well. Alright. Now you can back on up and turn.
Push my luck again.
My character is gonna fire the bow.
Well
there we
done.
go.
Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Safe place? You mean somewhere that shadows can't penetrate?
That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
Alrighty. And hopefully this strength drain should go away.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh, what happened there? Why are they fighting?
What to do?
Oh, let's
catch a break.
I guess this Harper Caro became shadow cursed as well. Alright, let's finish him off, help him out.
Ugh, time for some bloody work.
There we go.
Still breathing.
And my strength drain is gone. Very good. Alright, let's take a short rest to recover some health.
Here we go.
And let's see what we can loot from here.
A young woman gazing at Moonrise Towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes.
Aha.
In her former life, this girl played in the nearby woods. She was always the best at climbing trees.
So all of these
He had
orcs.
dreams of boarding a ship in Baldur's Gate and seeing the world. But then the darkness came.
Yeah, like I was saying, all of these orbs got parts of souls, so you can learn.
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter.
Yeah, it's just some extra flavor dialogue talking about each soul or remnants of the souls.
You see an older woman on her knees scrubbing the floor of an inn. The patrons made a mess of things again the night before.
Alright. And there's another one here.
The image of an orange-haired cat asleep before a fireplace comes to you. What came of it?
Don't know. But there is some gear and some of these shadow root sacks which can be used in alchemy. And actually here we have quite a few items. Not the greatest items, but better than nothing, right?
Maybe I need more pockets.
Alright, let's grab this guy and then run back up to Shadowheart. And if you haven't gotten like Blood of Lathander, you can actually I think teach Shadowheart
What's next?
sun spell of some sort or light spell, and you can use that. Yeah, this guy, Daylight. And that one has actually got much bigger range. Yeah, there we go.
Onward then.
So here we are. And the inn is this way to the right. There it is. Alright, Shadowheart, lead the way. Please
On I go.
get us to where we need to be. There are dead ravens and
The corpse is tainted by the shadows, no doubt. Best avoid it.
we're gonna touch it anyways.
No, never mind.
It's gonna be some extra experience, and all of these ravens are got 1 HP. So,
Let's finish this.
Shadowheart, cast your Spirit Guardians. Click heals, and then run up and start killing off some of these shadow cursed ravens. There we go. Getting some decent experience. It's like 40 a pop, and I think there are quite a few of them. Alright, and let's run up this way and see if you can kill them all in one turn. Yes, you can. Haha.
No time to rest.
Have I mentioned how great Spirit Guardians is? Alright, and let's go through here. Check this traveler's chest. Got just the regs. That's cool. And now we'll continue down towards the less light inn.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
And I think actually this is a really good spot to end the episode. On the next episode, we're gonna enter the Last Light Inn, interact with everybody there, and continue exploring the Shadow Cursed lands. Alright, as always, thank you for watching, and hope to see you again soon.